Hi, I'm Erin Reynolds, and I'm the creative director on Nevermind. I want to talk a little bit about how we use biofeedback in the game. Right now, we use a Garmin cardio chest strap and an Ant Plus stick. The player wears the Garmin device across their chest like this, and the Ant Plus stick can read what the Garmin is sensing via Bluetooth. Now, as the game detects that the player is getting scared or stressed, it responds by becoming harder. The environment changes dynamically according to the player's fear or stress levels, or in psychological terms, their arousal levels. Different parts of the level will respond in different ways. In this case, in the kitchen, the room fills with milk as the player becomes more scared or stressed. The longer the player stays stressed, the more milk will flood the room, and if the player stays too stressed for too long, it will rise above their sightline. In this area, each puzzle piece is illuminated by a spotlight. As the player becomes more scared or stressed here, the more the spotlight dims, making it harder or impossible to find the puzzle pieces. And throughout the level, we have an effect where the screen becomes more grainy the more stressed the player becomes. This doesn't negatively impact them as much as some of the other effects, but it does let them know how they're doing as they're playing. And of course, similar to how the game becomes harder as the player becomes more scared or stressed, the game will return to its easier default state as the player starts to calm down, a reward for learning how to manage those stress and anxiety reactions. Nevermind uses a metric called heart rate variability. It's different from heart rate. Heart rate variability is the consistency between heartbeats. As counterintuitive as it may sound, you actually want to have an inconsistent heart rate. A person who is alert but calm will have a heart rate that looks something like fast, fast, slow, slow, fast, fast, slow, slow. It's because when you're feeling good, your parasympathetic and your sympathetic nervous system are constantly switching back and forth. Parasympathetic is your mellow system, so that's when your heart rate is slow, slow, slow. Your sympathetic system is your alert system, and that's when your heart rate is fast, fast, fast. But when you get stressed, your sympathetic system takes over. It's your fight or flight system. And since that system has taken over, your heart rate will just be fast, 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 fast. It becomes consistent. And so when the game detects that consistency, it knows you're getting scared or stressed, and it will respond accordingly. But of course, when it detects that your heart rate's becoming inconsistent, you're starting to calm down a little bit, it will know to back off a little bit and return back to its easier state. So that's how the biofeedback in Nevermind works in a nutshell. It's something that we think is really cool, feel a little bit like a mad scientist playing around with, but it's a really great way to get inside the minds, inside the hearts of our players.